I want to give you guys an update to my what ice melt does to, or I should say, what rock salt does to lawns and the grasses near our sidewalks and driveways. I made a video in December, I think it was, December 2021, where I put a large clump, like a extraordinary clump of ammonium sulfate on a spot on my lawn, and then right next to it I put a large clump of rock salt right on the lawn, and I watched them die off kind of in a comparison, kind of side by side. If you haven't watched the video, I think it's kind of interesting. I think every video I make is interesting, so I'm biased. But this, to me, is actually more interesting. This is crazy because I haven't done anything to those two spots in, what is it, about 4 months now. Today is April 3rd, I think it is, April 3rd. And although both spots completely died off, look at what's happening. This is the spot with ammonium sulfate, and you can see in the middle it's still a little bit dead in there. But the extreme amount of nitrogen that went into this area immediately killed off the area. But because I put it down in December, some of that nitrogen must have stored itself. Here's the cat. Cat hasn't seen me in a long time with our vacation. Somehow or other, the ammonium sulfate that was on the outer ring probably stored itself in the root systems of kind of the outlying grasses, and probably in the soil itself, because now, even though everything completely died, it is going crazy, growing where nothing else is. Like right next to it, everything is still in that like semi-dormant state. But wow, look at that. And then of course the rock salt area fully died, and nothing's coming back. Now we got a little piece of green in there. That's probably a Kentucky bluegrass that has kind of spread out under it, or maybe it just didn't die. But I just think this is amazing. What this is teaching me is that a excessive dose of let's call it a synthetic fertilizer going into winter dormancy, it might be temporarily damaging, but look at that. Everything is going to bounce back. I thought I was going to have to repair this spot, and I might have a touch of brown in the middle for a while, but this is going to fully repair itself because I've got KBG here in the lawn. Now there's perennial rye, KBG mixed in, but the Kentucky bluegrass is going to fill right back in that spot, even though I killed it off. Very interesting. This spot, however, that one I might have to purposefully fix. So I'll probably do a couple cores and pull some plugs out of there, and then heavily water it and spot repair here. But that one, surprisingly, I won't. Goes to show you, especially in the early winter or during winter when we're putting rock salt down on our sidewalks or driveways, the salt appears to be more damaging if you accidentally spill or just constantly put salted, slush on the same spot. That seems to be more damaging than over fertilizing on accident. Anyway, interesting thoughts.